opening statement on tonight's game.
Yeah, really happy. 6 points out of 2 games, really important. Talk to the players about the importance of getting their legs right, pushing towards Tulsa. But as far as tonight, listen, it was certainly a much more scrappy game. We didn't have as much possession as we typically do, but ultimately you have to win games different ways in this league. I was really proud of the fight of the group. I was really proud of the collective defensive effort. Chris made the saves that he needed to make, and I thought the guys were tremendous in the back. So all in all, really happy with the 3 points.
Cameron has just been automatic from the spot for you all this season. He's obviously here, not on loan anymore, but on a contract. How have you just seen him maybe take ownership of this situation, knowing that this is his club over the long haul?
Yeah, I think, for him, anytime he's stepping up to the penalty spot, he's as confident as I am that it's going in the back of the net. There's no question in his mind, right? And that's what you want in your goal scorers. I was really happy for him. He draws the foul and then obviously buries the penalty. Gives him confidence, and I was also happy with his defensive work on the night. So, took a little bit of a knock to his back, so we'll assess that, but happy for him.
You said last week that before you guys won these back-to-back games, that you were confident in the team despite the success that the team was playing good, even though there wasn't translating into wins. But now it's doing that. What exactly has changed in these past 2 games that you weren't seeing in the past previous to?
Yeah, well, I think number one, we're finishing our chances. That was the biggest thing in the 2 games previous. We spoke about that. We created a ton of opportunities in those 2 losses, and I've harped on it over and over again. But I genuinely believe that we were gonna start executing, right? And once the players start seeing the ball go in the back of the net, they start feeling that as well, right? And then ultimately, winning is contagious, right? And that locker room is very used to it. So when you get 2 losses in a row, no one was more unhappy than them. I can tell you that. So. They've taken these 2 games really well, but I told them that I want 9 points from the week, and I know that's their expectation as well. So we'll look to evaluate the players' health, we'll look to evaluate how guys' bodies are feeling, and then move towards Tulsa.
I believe it was Jimmy's first start tonight. Was that a strategic move, or do you think he brought something particular to this matchup, or was this kind of some rotation to deal with the short schedule?
So a little bit of everything there. So to your first point, thought he came on against Atlanta, did really well. He's been training very well. So he earned the start tonight. With that being said, certainly we rotated, I think 6 players it was tonight. So we had a hot game, the last game that we just played. I honestly thought it was going to be a little bit hotter than it was again tonight, and then we go to Oklahoma where it's 98 degrees. So I've said it over and over again to all of you. I believe in everybody in that locker room, and I talked to them about it when I went in there. That's the definition of a team. When you can make those changes, still perform well, still win a game, ultimately that's what we have to continue to do. And I was really proud of not just Jimmy, but everybody that came in and played their role well.
Last time out, it was a tie. The team was disappointed with the result. The fans let the refs know they weren't too happy with some of the calls they saw. But today, you all came back and got a more definitive result. How does it feel to come back and pick up the W the second time around?
Yeah, football is such a weird game, right? Because when we tied them in that game, I honestly believe we deserved to win the game. We made a mistake, ended up giving up a penalty. And tonight, we conceded a few more chances than we have, I would say, in the first 7 games, right? So I think we've been doing an excellent job defensively. I think our statistics back that up as well. We're not conceding a ton of chances. We did a little bit more tonight, but again, I expect Chris to make those saves, and he's doing a great job. I think our back line is also doing a great job. So really, again, I know I've said it numerous times, but I was really proud of the group. When you make that many changes, it can be difficult, but our group handled it really well.
Junior Flinders was in this game. He was absent from the first one. Did he add a different type of element or anything to this game that you all had to account for differently, or did he have a different effect that you saw, or anything like that?
Yeah, so we spoke a ton this week about their ability to go long, win the first ball with J.J. Williams, and then they have dangerous pieces in Brett, in Junior. And I thought that we did an excellent job winning second balls tonight, which I think mitigated, what his ability is, right? And so We did a really good job dealing with them on the day. JJ had one good chance there in the first half that I'm sure he wants back, and I certainly want to go back and look at it and see where we can improve in that area. But again, I think Tosh and Lex did a great job. I thought our midfield did a great job, and Jogo did what he does. He's excellent going forward, and he was excellent going back. So ultimately, really happy with the group.
Was this team a little even sharper tonight? It's not been very often that they've had people to look up at in the standings, and early in the season, yes, but they're playing a team that's leading their division. I mean, was that a special challenge?
Yeah, I think anytime you see someone above you in the table, it gives you a little bit of extra bite, especially that group, right? Their expectation and mine is that we continue to climb the table and that we're at the top of it. So with that being said, they've played a few more games than us, right? We recognize that. But if you have those games in hand and you don't take advantage of it, then it means nothing, right? So important to get 3 points against a team that's above us in the table. But I'm someone that, especially with this quick turnaround, tonight we'll go through the footage, be up late for that, and we'll come back early tomorrow morning and make sure that the players are prepared for Tulsa.
Right, this is like a kind of a newer rising division rivalry just based on the recent history between the two teams.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a rivalry. I would say that every time we step on the field, whether it's Birmingham, whether it's Indy, whoever it is, our players treat it the same, right? They want to come out of every game with 3 points. And I'll say it again because I want to emphasize it. I was extremely proud of the group. I was extremely proud of how guys handled it when they were pulled from the starting lineup. Regardless of the reason, these guys want to play every week, right? And so ultimately we come away with 3 points and really proud of everybody.